I'm Jessica Thames. I'm the Managing Director of the Casual Games Association. I come from the video game industry. I've been in the industry about 15 years. I started off as a programmer and moved on to the business side. And I represent a company called the Casual Games Association. We're a trade association, international trade association for people who make family-friendly casual video games. And so we're here today because we just came back from an event that we hold in Singapore called Casual Connect Asia. And we came here to do some outreach to the local developers in Indonesia. So next year we're looking at bringing some of our attendees that are from the West, from Europe, and then also from the United States over into Indonesia to meet the developers right after our conference in Singapore. So right now in Southeast Asia, the mobile phone and the technology is not quite up to where the United States is, but it's growing very rapidly, and soon it's going to be just as large as it is in the United States as it catches up, because the mobile devices are very cheap, they're easy for people, for everybody, no matter what their income level, they're able to get the mobile devices and play the video games. So the Japanese, Korean, and Chinese markets are fairly well established. They've had the technology to play video games for a long time. And so those are very, very established markets. There's already large players that are in that space right now. But if we look at pretty much all of Southeast Asia, and then up into India and parts of the Middle East, those regions are emerging markets. And so within a couple of years, they're going to actually have smartphones that can play these video games. And so we're interested mainly in all of Southeast Asia, plus India, and then also the Middle East, because those are going to be regions that there's going to be a lot more consumers playing the games, and when there's consumers playing the games, more people coming up from the school system who want to actually make those games.